Hello everybody, I'm going to show you today a custom Tamiya TT-01 Roadster. So from the outside, first of all, you can see this is a repro of the Parma body, the Ford coupe body from Parma. This is a repro from Team Blue Groove. And I did a pretty trick paint job here with some pearl, green pearl, and then painted black behind. I get those tags here from the RJ Speeds printer body. Then I 3D printed little LED holders to mount the cat eyes, LEDs here. And then what else have I done? Well, then a lot of change to the chassis of the car, but on the outside, this body is really sweet. It's a really cool body. I like it a lot. The reason why I opened the floor here is because there is the bracing in the middle, and the floor was going a bit too low because it's originally designed for an old Parma pan car, so it's completely flat at the bottom. And so here it is from the outside. I think it's pretty unique, and the fun thing is, like, nobody guessed that this is actually an old TT-01 underneath. People usually wonder what the heck is below the skin. And so let me show you. So first of all, it's attached with no body mounts. I just did like a buggy style, just velcros on the side of the body here, and velcros on the side of the chassis. And the way I changed the chassis to fit that body is that I had to make it narrower in the front. So I had to cut the plastic plates here to fit the body. I still had to do a little bit of cutting around the body just because the servo mount is really sticking out on the side, so this had to be a bit cutted in the body. Other than that, from the original TT-01, let's see, what do we have? Those are the differential, are the options with the dog bones. There is the graphite central reinforcements that I have here. The shocks are option front and rear. I think those are free racing, and the rear one might be free racing as well, or year racing. I can't remember. I've had this car for ages now, so I can't remember. The rear is diff. The front is locked. It's not a spool, but I epoxied inside the gear diff, so now it's locked. And what I did, because you see the battery tray has been chopped here in order to narrow the body, to narrow the chassis to fit the body shape. And so what I've done is I've actually 3D printed a little piece here that it's epoxied to the plastic chassis, so it kind of reinforces these parts that have been cut off. So this way it's a bit more solid. And so here I got the space to put a shorty lipo stick. And I've cut all the little bars that you had here for the old NIM sticks and the old circle battery sticks. And option as well, it's the aluminium from Tomcat. So Tomcat, that's free racing, aluminium center shaft. Then what am I using? A 15-turn dynamite, which is from Horizon Hobby Wing 60 MPSC, basic Trackstar servo, Metal Gear servo. And then everything else is original. It's got the original geometry. There is something that I did on the chassis before, because I used to run this as some kind of rally and buggy. And in order to increase the ride heights, I was cutting those parts here so the arms could bend a bit more out than original. So now it's got a lot of droop, and the ride height is, I think, pretty high. But this is not a you know a great racing car with the body, so I don't need to have you know, a very low car and so on. And the last thing on the car, I don't know if you can see through the wheel, I got the hex with the disc brakes, which are from probably like 10-12 years old free racing's options as well. And so I've had to put some spacers because I'm using the FGX free racing FGX wheels, which are 12mm hex, so they fit on the touring car, and surprisingly they do fit on the TT-01. And so this way is really completely changes the overall look of the car. It gives a pretty good grip because those are wider than the touring wheels would be. Oh yeah, the other thing that I don't have anymore, of course, is a bumper. So that's gone. I just run nothing in the front and pray to not meet a wall. And so here you go. Let's put the little body back on. So the way I fit it is basically this nose fits between the shocks, then the 3D printed LED light buckets fits right behind it, so it's pretty steady. See, that's where I had to do some cuts in order to fit this servo saver and servo mount here. But other than that, I think the overall fit is pretty cool. It's really unique, and that is just, you know, it's like a summer vacation on the track. And so here you are. This is my Tamiya TT-01 Roadster. Alright, hope you enjoyed, and I'll do more in the coming few days. Stay safe everyone, bye bye.